Ellen, there he is.
Dick.
Easy, boy, easy.
Oh, Dick.
Hey, you put on weight. Say, I believe you've actually grown.
You look sort of different yourself.
Get my telegram?
Yeah, but I didn't sleep much that night. I just kept thinking, now he's left the ranch, and now he's in Chicago. I kept seeing that train coming nearer and nearer. I counted every turn of the wheels.
May I come in? Hi, Danny.
Hi, Ellen.
I hope you like her, Danny. Because if you don't, we'll send her right back.
Oh, please don't let him fire me, Danny. I like this job.
Don't you worry. If he fires you, I'll hire you.
Thank you.
Were you surprised to get my letter?
Not a bit. I knew it was in that letter even before I opened it. I just kept reading it over and over again. Just to sort of
Get used to the idea?
yeah. I was trying to picture what kind of a place Taos was. How long a honeymoon is.
Ellen didn't like Taos.
I thought Warm Springs would be a much better place for a honeymoon.
Gosh, I hope you can stay a while.
We're going to take a cottage right here in Warm Springs.
And live here, you mean?
That's right.
That's Ellen's idea. That's the way she wants it.
Gosh.
Well, Mrs. Harlan, I think I can feel safe in saying the job is permanent.
Thank you, sir. I always does my best. I trust you'll find the soup to your taste.
It's sheer understatement to call this ambrosia soup.
I call it consomme à la patchouli.
But when you get around to hiring a cook, be sure and teach her the recipe.
I have no intention of hiring a cook, or a housekeeper, or any other servants.
You mean for the present?
I mean, ever.
Idiot.
I don't want anybody else but me to do anything for you. I want to keep your house and wash your clothes and cook your food.
A born slavey.
And besides, I don't want anybody else in the house but us.
Ever?
Ever.
Well, but suppose in the natural course of events.
Well, that's different.
And what about Danny?
Well, that's different too.
And only 3 people have ever been to Back of the Moon. That's me and Dick and Thorne.
Who's Thorne?
Leek Thorne, he's a woodsman. He helped build the house and the dam and the boathouse and all. He takes care of the place.
I'd like to get hold of some of Richard's baby pictures. Could I, do you suppose?
Oh, yeah, there's a whole album full. A lot of college yearbooks with loads of pictures of him. Only there's one he doesn't like to show to anybody.
Why not?
Well, it's got a picture of Enid Southern in it.
Who's she?
She's the one they voted the best-looking girl.
Was she really beautiful?
Not as beautiful as you are.
Thank you, Danny. Won't it be wonderful when you can go back to school again?
Gosh, yes.
What sort of school did you go to?
Same one as Dick.
Boarding school?
Yeah,
Oh, that must be fun.
sure is. Has Dick been busy lately?
Yes, he's been working awfully hard on his book. And we mustn't interrupt him. And besides, have you forgotten our secret?
Danny!
Dick! Dick!
Danny! Danny!
Now we can, all 3 of us, go to Back of the Moon. Can't we, Dick? Can't we?
You bet we can. You bet we can.
It's way up north, miles from nowhere.
I know all about that place. I've heard about it plenty from Danny. He can't wait to get up there again.
I know that's my problem. You see, Dr. Mason, my husband is planning to leave for Back of the Moon as soon as possible. And he wants to take Danny with us. So do I, of course.
What's the problem?
Well, it's so remote up there, wild and rugged and miles from the nearest town. The facilities are rather primitive. There isn't even a telephone just in case we need to reach a doctor for Danny.
I'm quite sure he won't need a doctor up there.
Or medicine or something.
Or medicine or anything.
But what about school?
That can wait. I must say Danny's progress has been rather remarkable. I don't know how you did it. You must have practically willed that boy to walk.
But don't you see, Doctor, my husband will be busy a good deal of the time writing. And with nobody else around.
Isn't there somebody there, somebody with the name of Thorne?
Yes, but he's leaving, and so it'll be... I assure you, I don't want to shirk any responsibility. I'm thinking only of Danny, and I... No, that isn't true. I'm thinking a little about myself, too. I know you'll understand, Dr. Mason. I gave up my honeymoon to come here so that my husband could be with his brother. But he's been working, and the burden's been on me. I've spent hours here, every day. I was glad to do it. It was no sacrifice at all. I love Danny as much as he does. And I'm just as happy as he is that Danny's doing so well. But after all, he's a cripple. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
I'm sure you didn't.
I didn't mean it.
Of course not.
I'm afraid I haven't been too well myself lately.
Mrs. Harlan, what do you want me to do?
I want you to tell my husband that it would be better for Danny to stay here at Warm Springs.
But that isn't true. It would be much better for him to go to Back of the Moon.
But surely it could do no harm for him to stay here, or perhaps go back to school. And if you'll only tell my husband...
Why don't you tell him?
Because coming from you... Richard.
Hello, Doctor.
Oh, Richard, I've got such wonderful news. Dr. Mason has just consented to let Danny come with us to Back of the Moon. Oh, no, darling, please. Let me. I want to be the first to tell him.
And this is Leek Thorne.
Hello? Yes, it's for you.
Hello? Oh, golly, Ellen. We're going to Back of the Moon. Yes, Ellen? When? Tomorrow? Oh, gosh. Yeah? Gee, thanks, Ellen.